In continuation of our burn series, the Medical Information Channel today presents to you how to prevent electrical burn injury. For all our electrical faults at home, please seek professional help. Sometimes we tend to have faulty electrical appliances, installations at our homes and at our offices. These can shock you, so do not attempt to repair them because you are not an electrician. All right? Call the relevant person to repair these faulty installations. Also, do not change the light phase on your own indiscriminately. It can spark or it can even electrocute you. So please do not attempt this. Always use your socket protectors and socket covers at the homes or at the office. This will help prevent children and others from electrocuting themselves. Toddlers, as we all know, are quite naughty and will poke their fingers into anything. Do not give them that chance. When it's raining, try and be indoors during that rainfall. Because these things can actually cause lightning injuries and, of course, burn injuries and even worse things. Avoid taking baths while it's raining. Lightning during thunderstorms, as I mentioned before, can shock you, cause lightning injuries, lightning burn injuries. It can cause amputations to your limbs, either your upper or your lower limbs, and in severe cases, it can even lead to death. Now, when you're spreading your wet clothes after washing them, sometimes our washing lines are quite high up, or sometimes they're located near high tension electrical cable wires or other wires. And inadvertently, if these wires touch these wet clothes, you can end up being electrocuted. So please try and avoid this. Also, it has happened severally that heavy vehicles like lorries and trucks have disrupted high-tension electrical cables. Unfortunately, sometimes we allow amateurs to drive these heavy vehicles that are not trained in driving these heavy vehicles. Sometimes the person driving the truck may be drunk or might just be reckless, disrupting these high-tension electrical cables, and people who are nearby can inadvertently get electrocuted. How about those electrical transformers around our neighborhoods that are not walled off? Usually they are walled off by the relevant authorities. But if for any reason you notice that they have not been walled off, please alert these authorities so that they build a concrete wall around it that is high enough to prevent people from going in and electrocuting themselves. This is very important. Whenever we're leaving our homes or leaving our offices, leaving our places, we should switch off all our electrical appliances and check and double check. Also, when we're using our electrical appliances, it is advised to use stabilizers in case of power surges, which occur quite frequently in some locations. When we're plugging in our devices and our various appliances, do not overload your electrical points. Don't do that because this can spark and cause either electrical burn injuries or even flame burn injuries. Do not overload your extension boxes. No, no, no. As well as all these measures that we've mentioned today, quality control is very important. All states, all local governments, all countries should have standards organizations for ensuring that the necessary steps, the necessary codes, the necessary ethics are followed whenever we're going to install electrical appliances, whenever any electrical appliance requires repair, whenever an electrical company is functional, they should follow the necessary codes and ethics. And this will help in preventing electrical burn injuries. Also, if we notice that there are any naked wires and open sockets, we should ensure that they're fixed immediately by a qualified professionals. If we notice that there are some faulty overhead electrical wires in our neighborhood, call the relevant authorities to fix them as soon as possible. How about using the boiling rings versus the automated heaters to boil water for bathing or for drinking tea, or just using hot water? Do not use boiling rings because these can actually cause electrical burn injuries. It is better for you to use your automated heaters. In the theaters, sometimes we surgeons can cause diathermy burns by not using our diathermy pens as well as we should. We don't use our quivers, we don't apply our diathermy pads as well as we should, and this can cause electrical burn injuries to either you or your patient. So stick with the Medical Information Channel for more on the burn series. Subscribe, share, like, and leave your comments below, and I'll see you again in the next episode.